Okay, in the last lecture, we did that decay. Is the decrease in the number of radioactive nuclei after emitting radiations like alpha, beta, gamma from unstable element. So any unstable element, its nucleus will emit radiation, its nuclei will emit radiation, and the decrease in the number of the nuclei causes the decay process. Now, this decay process we have done is random. And number two, it is spontaneous. Mean the random in number, random in time, random in direction, and spontaneous mean the rate of emission of the radiation is not affected by surrounding physical condition. We have done this. Now, the number of radiations which are detected by any detector like GM tube, cloud chamber, scintillation counter, etc., is called background radiation. Number of the radiations which are detected by any detector, yes, without any visible source is called background radiations. And they are 20 to 30 radiations, 20 to 30 counts per minute for the safe side. Now, they have many reasons, there are many sources. So the sources of the background radiation, number one, is the radon and its daughter products, which are present in naturally occurring isotope in granite. So the radon and its daughter product in the space, in the atmosphere, they are the number one sources, and they are almost 51% in these radiations. So 51% in the background radiation is of the radon and its daughter product. And number two is the gamma radiations coming from rocks and soil. And they are approximately 14% in share. Number three is the medical sources, like the radioactive waste of the hospital, waste of hospital are X-rays, and they are approximately 12% in share. Number 4 is the internal sources from the food. We eat, we drink, we inhale. So internal food, and the food can be solid, it can be liquid, it can be gas, because oxygen we inhale is also a food. And it's approximately 15% again. Number 5, cosmic radiations, cosmic rays coming from outer space, and they have approximately share 10%. And the last, number 6, is any leakage or fallout leakage from the plant, right? And the fallout of the radiation, this is approximately 1%. So if we add all these 6, we start from this 51%, then 14%, then 12%, 12% this, 10% this, then, so it becomes almost 100%. Now, there are 3 types of the radiations which are coming from any unstable nucleus. Number 1 is the alpha. It is represented by this symbol. So the first property is it's a particle which is containing 2 protons and 2 neutrons. It is containing 2 protons, 2 neutrons. So it is similar to helium nucleus, He24. It's not the atom, it's a helium nucleus, similar to helium nucleus. So due to 2 proton, it has +2 elementary charge. And what is E? E is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Mean its charge is positive, 1.6 times 2, 3.2 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. And it has mass, which is 4U, and the U is the mass of proton and the mass of the neutron. So the total number of the hadrons are 2 protons, 2 neutron. That's why it's 4U, and U value is 1.66 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. Next property, when it is emitted from the nucleus, its speed is fixed, which is 1/10 multiplied by speed of light. So approximately its speed is 10 power 7 meter per second. Next property is it is blocked by sheet of the paper, and its penetration power in air is 4 to 5 centimeters. So on average, we can write 4.5 centimeter. So after the emission from the nucleus, it can travel only 4 to 5 centimeter in air, and its ionization power is 10 power 5 ions per millimeter in air. Mean approximately in 1 millimeter distance, it produces 10 power 5 ions per. So its ionization power is too large. Next, when alpha is emitted from the nucleus, proton number decreases by 2, neutron number decreases also by 2, and the total mass number decreases by 4. So if this X element is unstable, it emits alpha particle, it will be totally new element with 2 protons less, 2 neutron less, so the total mass number decreases by 4, along with the emission of the alpha He24 and some energy. For example, if the uranium 92 238 emits alpha, it is converted into thorium. So the proton number decreases by 2, mass number decreases by 4, neutron number decreases by also 2. Next, when we have to plot the graph for the alpha emission, this is the proton number, this is the mass number. So if this is the element X, which is emitting alpha, after one alpha emission, proton number decreases by 2 because this is a proton number, but the mass number decreases by 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this new nucleus is different. So this alpha, if this is uranium, then this will be then thorium. Similarly, if the graph is plotted between the proton number at the x-axis and the neutron number, not the mass number at this, if this is the element X, so 2 proton number decreases and 2 neutron number also decreases. This is why, so after emitting, X is converted into this Y. And the next property is it deflects in electric field. For example, these are the 2 plates. One is made anode, other is made cathode. So this is the uniform electric field between the 2 plates, and the electric field is directed from positive to negative, from high potential to the low potential, and both plates are parallel. So this is uniform electric field. Now, this is alpha particle entering the electric field. It has +2 elementary charge. So the positive anode, this will repel it, negative attract it. So the force exerted is downward. So this is the electric force. Instead of going straight, it bends down. And the path of this alpha in this electric field is parabolic. Reason, because the first angle between force and path is 90. Here the force is down, but angle is decreasing, and here the force is down, angle further decreasing. When the angle between force and path is not constant, is changing, then the path is parabolic. Now, next property is in the uniform magnetic field. For example, this is the magnetic field. It is uniform, and the cross means the field is into the page, directed inward, and this is the alpha particle with +2 charge. So the field is inward, current towards the right. According to Fleming left-hand rule, this force is up, magnetic force, so it bends up. Now, the force at this point will be in this direction, at this point in this direction. So all time the force is perpendicular to the path. So the path of the alpha particle inside the magnetic field is circular, not parabolic. It's a part of the circle. And the last, we can calculate the retardation of the air. So according to equation, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS after covering some distance in air, it is converted into helium gas atom. So its speed becomes nothing, zero, final speed zero, but the initial is the speed of light divided by 10 whole square plus 2 times a, and the distance covered approximately 4.5 centimeter divided by this. So we can calculate its retardation. And this will be approximately in 10 power 14 or 10 power 15 meter per second. So due to this heavy mass for you and this large retardation, its ionization power is maximum 10 power 5. Now the second radiation is beta. So number one, beta is a particle like fast moving electron. So its symbol is either beta minus 10, or we can write electron because this is exactly electron moving with large speed. Number two, being a particle, it has mass. So mass of the beta is equal to 9.11 10 power minus 31 kilogram. When you will compare the mass of the alpha, it is 4u, and the mass for u mean 4 times 1.66 into 10 power minus 27 kilogram. So this beta is very light particle as compared to the alpha. We can compare it. The next, this is electron. Oh, the charge of the electron is minus 1 elementary. So we can write minus 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Next, it is emitted from the nucleus with variety, with the range of the speed, which is approximately 90% to 99% speed of light. Its speed is not fixed, so its kinetic energy after the emission is not fixed. It has range. The reason behind when neutron is converted into proton, beta particle is emitted, and along with the beta, neutrino, antineutrino is also emitted. That's why the energy is shared among all these. So its energy is not fixed. So it has the range of the energy, range of the speed. Next, its penetration power in air is approximately 100 centimeter in air. It is blocked by the aluminium foil, thick aluminium foil, and its ionization power is just 10 power 3 ions per millimeter in air. I mean, its ionization power is smaller than the alpha. Alpha is 10 power 5, and the beta ionization power is 10 power 3 because of the light particle, so the less ionization. Next, when beta is emitted, one neutron decreases, one proton increases, but the mass number remains same. For example, we have this equation. This is any element with proton number and the mass number. It is emitting beta. So the new element is formed with one more proton number. Mass number remains same. And this beta particle, along with other particles and energy. So when uranium-92 emits beta particle, it is converted into neptunium, totally different nuclei. Uranium is converted into neptunium. after the emission of the beta particle. For example, this is proton number, this is the mass number, this is the element which is emitting beta particle. Its proton number increases by 1, mass number remains same. But when x-axis has proton number, y-axis has neutron number, then x will increase its proton number, but neutron number decreases by 1. So the new element is formed after neutron is converted into proton after the beta emission, mean proton number increases by 1, but the neutron number decreases by 1. So the new element is formed. And the next property is, in electric and magnetic field, it deviates from its path. So this is the electric field. This plate is anode. This plate is cathode. This is the uniform electric field. This is the beta particle. It has +1 elementary charge. So we will take force upward. Reason, because the positive will attract the negative. The force is upward, electric force upward. So it is attracted up. So this is the path of the beta. So inside the electric field, its path is also parabolic like the alpha. But it bends more due to the less mass. Next, in the magnetic field, suppose this is uniform magnetic field directed into the board, into the page, and this is the beta particle, mean this is the electron entering the uniform magnetic field perpendicularly. So we will take the direction of the current in the opposite direction, Fleming left-hand rule, field into the page, current towards the left, force exerted is down. This is the magnetic force. So it goes down, and this path is circular. So these are the properties of beta.